advanced visibility turns your text-based database information into a powerful yard visibility tool. It's very simple to achieve and gives a tremendous boost at low cost to your existing systems. With advanced visibility, you will be able to see actual vehicles and equipment in the yard in real time. So first draw your yard with ADO, then point the advanced visibility tool at your existing yard data. You only need two pieces of information, a unique ID and a location. However, you'll probably want to show other information such as model name, status, delivery, destination, carrier, and so on. But having done that, you're now ready to give access to colleagues and partners. You can control and manage what information they see, by the way, and we've found that when users see this visual alternative, they really like it. And as we know, the human brain works very naturally with spatial information. So there's a very high acceptance of this tool, and very little training seems to be needed. As you can see here, talking about the additional data, I've selected in the data grid cars which are due for collection by one carrier. You can see they are grouped by load reference, and we are also showing any held vehicles. This would work very well for yard jockeys who have to move cars to the load lanes. In this example, it's probably a waste of time fetching the load because most of the cars are on hold, but at least we were able to see that straight away. As a manager, I can select the cars in the data grid, and then by a single click, the tool zooms to where the units are located. In this example, here are cars ready for loading to a train. There are 30 vehicles, none are held, they all seem quite close together. So I know in an instant, through my spatial ability, that I should send a crew bus to bring them to the railhead rather than individual drivers. Visibility lets human beings do a better job than working with text-based information alone. And by the way, it's easy to check the details of the cars by looking in the grid or hovering over each one like this. Another feature of the visibility tool is viewports. Viewports let you pay special attention to particular areas of the yard. For example, inbound truck lanes can become congested with cars, so we need to be watchful. Here you can see by the key that cars in red have just arrived but are not inspected, whereas the white cars are inspected and ready for movement to their next location. Luckily, right now we have no problem in that area, but viewports can be set to auto-refresh, so we can be kept alerted at all times if the situation degrades. And with the advanced visibility tool, you can also see multiple yards. That means you can visualize many yards on a national, regional, or global scale. This will be useful, for example, to an OEM who has a number of service providers running yards, each with his own system. The advanced visibility tool can easily synthesize that information into a better, more coordinated business tool. The story of this visibility tool is actually moving very fast, and we already know of other uses for it. A recent example is to be able to capture past data, historical data, and to run it through to achieve a kind of time-lapse photography effect. It's all very interesting and worth a look, I think. Okay, so the benefits you can see are that we get at-a-glance status from a PC. We can identify issues early. Partners get better visibility. Customers can get self-service, and we find they like that. They appreciate that they can obtain information immediately, night or day, and in fact the yard will save money on service personnel by doing it. Jockeys work smarter, multiple yards give better business oversight, and better decisions will be made faster.